guys. So, I feel like telling you guys a story about story time, about something that happened at school, like November, maybe September, I don't know. So there's this little steel trapdoor thingy surrounded by concrete, and apparently people didn't want to know, I didn't want to let anybody know what was in there, so they had like a lock on it with a combination, 4-digit combination, so it was like, what could be in there? Slaves, beer, freaking guns, robots willing to take over the world. We didn't know. So, a bunch of these guys, I wasn't involved with them in any way, in their little weird covert gang, spy, ultra 007 group, decided to go out and try to figure out the combination. Every day. All day. So they did this little covert spy thing, and people didn't know they were finding out the combination, or trying to anyway, until one day, one of these guys actually figured out the combination. Yeah. So, he entered in a random combination. The lock opened up and actually unlocked. He locked it back up, wrote the combination down with a pencil on the concrete. Yeah, he wrote the combination down on the concrete, and then he entered the combination again and opened it back up. He was about to look in there. Well, people were like daring him to. He didn't want to anyway, because he's a wuss. So, yeah. So he decided to, so me, being the socially awkward freaking goody that I am, I decided to go, tell the authorities. So I went up to tell a teacher, and I told them they found out the combination and were unlocking the thing, and she was like, that's impossible. Like a Matrix movie or a Twilight movie or 007, I don't know. So I was like, yeah, they're doing it right down there. They're about to open it up. And she's like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And so they got all confiscated, and everybody's mad at me for being a snitch. And I'm like, you could have opened the death of the universe and unleashed freaking Satan. I could have saved your life. One of your idiot friends could have pushed you down there and you could have died. You're welcome. And I'm being a snitch, you guys, like, whatever. So, the next day we went over there. The lock was now a key lock. So if anybody found the key, they were definitely evil 007 spies and they had to be researched by the government. So there was now a keyhole lock instead of a combination lock. So there was no way they could open it up. And it was actually, in case they picked the lock, it was a combination lock and a key lock combined. And the code was not 8 whatever. Yeah. So. Ever had any weird stories where somebody did something really awful and horrible and you just had to go tell the authorities of your place? Tell me in the comments down below, and we can all share each other's awkwardness. Yeah, I don't know. This video's over.